This is TWiT.
Have we seen the last of PewDiePie? This is the most important question I have to ask you today. I know that the episode theme is on GPU RAM image leakage. I really think it should have been on PewDiePie. Just my opinion.
It was a close call. I'll say that because for I to know that, like, PewDiePie, it's like I've heard that before.
Yes.
I've heard the phrase. I don't know what one is, but I know that there's
what is a PewDiePie?
There is something. There is a PewDiePie. That's a something. So imagine this: you're apparently a big fan of the Swedish YouTuber and comedian and video game commentator, whose real name is Felix Kjellberg, known on YouTube as PewDiePie. You learn that his number one position on YouTube by subscriber count is being endangered by T-Series, some apparently lame Indian music record label and film company that simply uploads videos of Bollywood trailers and songs. Both YouTuber channels are right around 72 million subscribers. But at the moment, PewDiePie's lead is narrowing. It's down to only about 300,000. And you want to support PewDiePie. You decide to take matters into your own hands. You want to send out a message to everyone. But you don't have President Trump's "the world is ending" universal cell phone presidential SMS blaster code. But you are in possession of some modest hacking skills. And you're apparently not very troubled by questions of ethics, morality, or legality. How do you proceed? You surf over to Shodan and poke around to find a bunch of something. Turns out you find a lot of printers, publicly exposed printers. Perfect. PewDiePie, here we come. According to the hacker, he found 3 different vulnerable printing protocols on Shodan: IPP, LPD, and JetDirect, with up to, get this, 800,000 vulnerable printers in total.
Wow.
Jason, what is becoming of this world?
I just know.
It's just so this guy tweets. And what's his name? Oh, his hacker is Hacker Giraffe. So at Hacker Giraffe tweets, "I was horrified to see over 800,000 results show up in total. I was baffled," he tweets, "but determined to try this. So I picked the first 50,000 printers I found running on port 9100. Yep, that's the printer port, and downloaded the list off Shodan." He says, "I then used PRET, P-R-E-T, the Printer Exploitation Toolkit, on GitHub, which gives hackers the ability to access files, damage the printer, or access the internal network." Woo, how nice. However, at Hacker Giraffe said that he only wanted to use the kit to print out messages about PewDiePie to spread awareness and make sure that T-Series doesn't overtake PewDiePie as number one, because, of course, he tweeted, "PRET, Printer Exploitation Toolkit, had the scariest of features: ability to access files, damage the printer, access the internal network, things that could really cause damage. So I had to do this to at least help organizations and people that can protect themselves." So, I guess it doubled as a public service announcement. The hacker typed up a bash script, which runs an exploit kit against the impacted IP, that is 9100, with commands to print a message, then quit. He then uploaded the script onto his server and left it running. The printed message said, quote, PewDiePie is in trouble, which is not something you see every day, and he needs your help to defeat T-Series. PewDiePie, the currently most subscribed to channel on YouTube, is at stake of losing his position as the #1 position by an Indian company called T-Series that simply uploads videos of Bollywood trailers and songs. I guess they're popular, though. The message then urged readers to unsubscribe from T-Series and subscribe to PewDiePie, and concluded the message by telling readers to tell everyone they know. And Jason, you are dutifully showing this message on the video of the podcast at the moment. And it went on to say other things. Many people were surprised by this. In fact, one person tweeted that it appeared on the ticket printer of the police station. So, yes, there are many exposed printers on the internet. Even police ticket printers are online. So, never to allow a good opportunity to go unexploited. Within a day or two, the PewDiePie hack, which did generate lots of attention in the Twitterverse, has apparently spawned a new web service over the weekend. There is now a printer spam as a service known as just the unimaginative name printer advertising. We have a picture in the show notes of printer advertising. Exactly, guerrilla marketing. It says, secure your spot in the most viral ad campaign in history. We have the ability to reach every single printer in the world. Well, not mine, and I'm sure not those of most of our listeners. And then they said, reservations are limited. So the good news is, if this actually happens, the end result will be certainly the removal of at least some of Shodan's inventory of apparently as many as 800,000 currently exposed, accessible, and perhaps vulnerable printers from the public internet. Andrew Morris, the founder of Gray Noise Intelligence, detected the message, that is this printer advertising message, in one of his company's honeypots on Sunday, but the spam campaign pushing this ad to exposed internet-connected printers has continued through Monday, through yesterday. All of the printer spam originates from an IP address which is quite well known to those who monitor this sort of internet background radiation, which our listeners know is the term I coined long ago to describe this junk on the internet that's just never going to go away. It's just background radiation, stuff scanning for, code red and NIMDA worms. There's still some instances of them alive and scanning. The IP address is 194.36.173.50, which is known for generating quite a lot of bad traffic. It's scanning for routers for UPnP services, Cold Fusion plugins, exposed LDAP servers, web servers, DNS servers, and memcached servers. So, just a sort of a potpourri. Anyway, if you start getting spam on your printer, please take that as a heads up that somehow your printer is exposed to the internet, and either you or your IT people should fix that, because we have talked about the fact that printers are incredibly complex interpreters. And as we know, interpreters are virtually impossible to secure. And printers have lots of known vulnerabilities. They should not be exposed to the internet. It'll just be another way in to your internal private network. Not good.